Doing this weekend? Anything exciting going on? I'm parting my hair. I'm just kind of like, I was laying down and I randomly thought, hey, I need to make my live because I told everyone I was doing it. So I'm just literally sitting in my bed. Nothing spectacular. If you have any questions, feel free to say something. That's what I'm here for. So there is one question that I did want to address, which was basically, I don't feel like I'm a victim. I mean, it wasn't right how things were portrayed by any means, and I don't really like how the show kind of edited it and made it seem like, oh, poor me. At the same time, I feel like every family already has, stuff going on. So whatever Ashley and Dimitri had going on in their family prior to me being in it, which the way I came into it was not necessarily right, I do not feel like a victim. And that's just something I wanted to clear up. I am an adult and I did make a decision. I mean, he made a decision too. I did want to address his video, but I'm gonna wait because his video was kind of, I hate to say it, but it was kind of crappy, and I feel like it was kind of like a forced, kind of like damage control, and that's just my saying I was fired. Janelle, no, I was not saying, no one told me I was fired for anything. There was really nothing to be fired for. It wasn't an act. No regrets about moving so quickly. I feel like if there would have been more of like a detailed guideline, then things wouldn't have happened the way that they did. Personally, I'm one of those people, it's like, I know a lot of people have been like, oh, you're a whore because you decided to sleep with someone on the first night type of thing. But for me, I felt a connection, and I just felt I did what I felt was right at the time. I don't really know how to explain it. It just happened the way it did. And of course, there's really more to the story than I could put out at this time. So I'll just leave it at that. And back to the question about did I get a text or an email to tell me I was fired? By fired, what do you mean? From their dating circle. Okay. No, I left the restaurant because I had something to do myself. I had to get back to Seattle and go back to work. And another thing that I wanted to clear up for everyone was I am no longer a flight attendant. I am a school teacher. A lot of people were like, oh, we're looking for a flight attendant. You're a fake, blah, blah, blah. I switched careers. It's as simple as that. I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. It's a lot of on the road, in the air, as you know. And I decided to do something a little more like close to home because that's what I wanted to do. And plus I have kind of a soft spot for kids. So I decided to do that. I started out volunteering at a local elementary school right by my house, and I got a job. And that's what I do now. And I completely love laminating artwork and teaching kids. And as far as their dating circle, I went there basically in search of okay, it's a family that's into what I'm into. Let me fill them out. Let me see what they're about. It was not necessarily like, oh, if I don't pass the test, I'm booted. Everything was new for everyone. It's like if I didn't like them, it would have been the same thing. It wouldn't have just been, oh, they don't like me, that's it. If I wouldn't have liked them, that would have been it for me as well. So it wasn't, yeah. So that's just kind of how my thing was. If I'm talking too fast, please tell me, because this is my first live, as I already said. Any other questions that I can address at this time? It's so hot here, you all. Like, literally my hair, I had it straightened, and this is what it turned into. It's like this curly fro mess. It's horrible. Are you allowed to answer? Yeah, I'm allowed to answer some questions. Just kind of without being too direct towards the show. I can't give any spoilers. So if there's any other questions that you have, or if there's... I'm still interested in the lifestyle. I want to practice it with my boyfriend. We're not there. He's not really into it as I am. But that was not my first experience with polygamy as well. So that's another thing I wanted to address. Thank you for asking me. I have been doing this for a while. And so it's not like I just went into it blind. Like, oh, I don't know how to act. It was more of just like, I just trusted the fact that whatever we were doing was okay, which now I've learned that I should ask a few more questions before diving in too much. After the situation, my only opinion was I don't want to deal with it. Simple as that. It was messy to me, and I felt that as a man, and as many of you know, if you're into the lifestyle or you followed it, along with some other people that have commented on the lifestyle, that typically men, as far as polygamy goes, with having more than one wife, men usually take the lead, and I feel like he did not, so it just was kind of a turn off for me. And so I just decided that, you know, this is not for me. Aside from the fact, Aspen, I didn't answer the phone because I'm on live. I love you too. But as I was saying, like, for me, I just, I don't really have an opinion of him other than maybe he's not really ready for what he thinks he's ready for, other than something quick and easy. I don't know. I can't really speak too much on him because I don't know him in depth enough to have an opinion, honestly. I was told that Ashley was not bi. And, you know, spoiler, well, not really spoiler. For me, hey, Melina. Yes, look at me going live. Sorry. So, for me, I was told that she was not interested in having any, like, sexual relationship with the sister wife. And that's fine with me. I, myself, I am bisexual. My motive wasn't necessarily just to have sex with her or anything like that. I did want to form a bond, but I kind of like I'm open to that as well. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm okay. Let me rephrase that because I feel like I just misled you all. Okay, I am not bisexual. I am pansexual, but I said bisexual because of the simple fact that, like, I do like women and I didn't really want to go into depth. But I don't really see gender. I don't see sex. It's just more like, if I like you, I like you. That's it. There's really no other way for me to explain it. I do not watch the show. The previews I saw were not flattering. They're not the least bit tasteful to me, so I decided not to watch the show. And I think that's why a lot of the comments that I get kind of hit home for me, because I'm like, wow, I was kind of portrayed in a way that I didn't want to be. And I think a lot of people that have ever done a show like this can really relate to that. My goal was to go on and really show what I felt about the lifestyle. Yeah, it did paint me as a hoe. And I hate to say that word like that, but yeah, it really did. And a lot of people had those ideas about me. And that's fine, because all you're seeing is what was edited. There was a lot of other conversations, you know, that were had past what you saw. My ideal perspective, I guess, is like pretty much a mutual love and bond. You know, it's like if I don't want to cook, my sister wife can cook. If I am tired or if I need to talk to a female, my sister wife is there, because it's like a man is not always on the same page. At least not in my relationship. Like, I love my boyfriend. We are like best friends, but sometimes I just need female energy, and that's like the best way I can explain it. I really don't want anyone feeling bad for me. It sucks kind of the way that I was portrayed, but I feel like all the other families kind of feel that way too, in a sense, like, that they were portrayed other than what they really are. There's truth to everything, but then there's also a lot of back and forth with reality TV, and I think TLC loves to hype up the drama for sure. As far as my boyfriend and, being like into the polygamy lifestyle, he's open to it. We have not found anyone currently. I don't want anyone who is going to take it too fast. I don't want anyone that's just looking for sex. I've already been through that, as you all saw. Hi, Frederica from Kentucky. Hi, how are you? I don't want another partner. I found someone that I've been cool with for 3 years. He knows exactly what happened with the show, and he supports me 100%, so I love it. I wasn't aware that she expected me to be honest in front of cameras. I mean, because the simple fact that she knew before we went on the date, as I've said, in other groups, and, I know not everyone reads every comment. There was a lot of comments and there's different groups, but she was aware that there was a situation before. I was honest about it from the get-go. So for me, lunch, public place, it's not the time to talk about that. I'm certainly not going to say that on camera, because for me, it was none of anyone's business other than the three of us. And I knew it was going to be aired in some kind of way. I just didn't know how. So I just wanted to keep that to myself. I'm pretty private, other than the fact that I went on TV. And my sex life is just no one's business. And I wanted them to gracefully bow me out. But of course, that did not happen. Angela, honestly, I don't know what he uses the lifestyle for. I've seen a lot of comments, and many of them were not good. I've seen, previous wives that were complaining about his behavior. I can't really speak too much on it. It's not like I lived with them, and I don't know them all like that to really have a comment. Thank you, Meg. You're lovely too. Did we have a plan to meet up after? You know, it was in the air. I'll just say that much. I mean, it was obvious that, we both wanted more time with each other. Don't polygamists usually wait for marriage to be intimate? Everyone is different. I personally, I've waited for a while, it's not like I'm just a big whore, if you will. I'm sorry if anyone has children around. I don't just necessarily jump into everything with intimacy first. However, that's just what happened for me at that time. I can't speak on anybody else's relationships. How long ago was the show filmed? That is something I cannot get into. Hi, Ashley from New Mexico. Thank you. I think you're amazing too. Thank you for tuning in. I did not speak to them after the lunch because there was really nothing to say. As most of you got the gist, I think Ashley kind of runs everything. And, I spoke to her just to apologize and to just be like, hey, this is what happened. And she claims that she knows her husband, so I left it at that, and we didn't really talk after that. Hi, Kristen. Hi. Thanks, Lily. I think that their search for another wife is a tad bit shallow. And with just me saying that, if you were willing to jeopardize anything within your family for something for one night, it kind of it's a question mark to me. I don't know who all they're talking to, who they were talking to, but it just, like, if my boyfriend did that, like, if we were married, or just even now, if he was to go and sleep with someone without my consent, and, we're looking for a wife, I would be like, okay, you're not serious. I mean, that's just my point of view. I cannot answer whose idea it was. So the Glennis, I hope I'm saying that right. You didn't get good vibes from them? Why? Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I bowed out a long time ago. Thank you, Mary. I'm glad I was able to talk to you all. I'm sorry it was so late. I've had a long day. Thanks, Jessica. So, I was thinking about just their whole search. I saw that he did some bullshit video. And again, part of my language, I might have a few words because it's just kind of annoying to me. But, I saw his video, I guess, apologizing. I don't know. He didn't mention my name whatsoever. And furthermore, it's just like he's talking about a community. What community are you really talking about when you haven't even entered it? You have one wife and 3 kids. Swingers, they could be. I mean, kind of seems like it a little bit. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. He's so gross, Amanda. Oh, jeez. For me, I don't know. They could be swingers. But then, it's like, I know that someone brought to my attention the fact that they wanted to, I guess they were pursuing, like, as far as acting and, film and stuff. So I don't know what their motives were. So Laura, when you said in his video he made it about race, what do you mean by that? Can you, like, kind of explain a little bit more? Thanks, Amanda. At this point, I don't know what's really happening, Shanice. I'm glad that I didn't get mixed up in any of it, because, I mean, at this point, it's just a big headache for me. I joined the discussion groups because I don't watch the show, and I wanted to be kind of a part of the conversation and just to be there, just to be present, and just kind of see what everyone was talking about. I wouldn't have went through with too much because I don't like dominating personalities. And I kind of just feel like Ashley has one. So I kind of was like, Oh, okay, Laura. So when he said he felt like he represented the first black poly couple, okay, and he blew it. He's not the first and he's not the last. On TV, maybe so. However, it's like, who cares? Race doesn't matter. Poly in itself is very, like, abnormal. Like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's different. So the race part doesn't matter to me. Yeah, he could have represented himself and everyone else a little bit better. So could I. So, I mean, race is just, no. It doesn't really matter to me. It's dumb. It was just a filler for the video as far as I'm concerned. Going to be at a reunion, Pamela? Probably not. I don't really have much to say to them. The only way that I'd probably do a reunion is if it was really requested. And at this point, I don't really have much to do with TLC. Furthermore, Dimitri and Ashley. I am not a flight attendant anymore, Kirsten. I am a preschool teacher at a school by my house. I wanted to settle down a little bit and be home with my boyfriend some more. I don't watch the show because I already know what happened. I know that it was going to be dramatic, and as the previews I saw, with when she asked me what happened, and then they did this whole bit with me drinking my drink and the straw sound like little, and I was like, really? Like, that's not how it was. It wasn't that dramatic. Because as I said before, she already knew what happened before we went to lunch. So, the drama, I just don't like it. And I decided to just tune out. That's why I don't watch the show. I'm not interested at all. So, Jessica, as far as him portraying it from a person of color's standpoint, I don't know. I mean, what does that really mean? I feel like at the end of the day, it's kind of more boils down to lifestyle such as like religion. If you are religious and you do this lifestyle, it's for a completely different reason than versus just not. And being a person of color or not really doesn't matter, in my opinion. I just feel like that's just corny. I hate to say it, but it's just corny. Like, you using your color, what is that? Like some escape card, like someone's supposed to feel sorry for you because, oh, you let down the black community. Like, half the black people I know are not into the lifestyle. So that's just neither here or there. No problem, Laura. Was it good, Heather? Is what you... No. It was not. It was mediocre. No problem. Yeah, he blew it. Because, I mean, for me, I was perfectly fine with keeping that away from the show. Like, I would have continued with the show as far as going... I would have continued going on with the show, as long as everything was okay. He chose to tell this person and that person, and that's just how it ended up. Yes, Stefana, she knew before lunch. Thank you, Janelle. Nina, yes, I'm still interested in the poly lifestyle. My interest was there before I met them. This is nothing new to me. I've been with a couple before. I've been, in the situation. Actually, I was introduced to the lifestyle like 4 years ago, which it was kind of young. But I had interesting adventures. Like, I learned a lot about myself and about others and just how to care for more than myself. And it taught me a lot. I want to continue. I don't want to be... Sorry, you all are funny. I don't want to be, really old. And I don't mean to, put anyone out there as far as, you being old. But, once I get to my 30s, my 40s, if I don't have my wife, that's it for me. It's not a must, but it's something that I would really love to have. Yes, Cassie, she knew at lunch. Oh, Heather, thank you. Honestly, I was thinking about next year trying for my first child. I really want to. I just feel like I'm at the point in my life where I want someone else to care for, but I probably will wait. I don't know. A lot of people are telling me, oh, just wait, just wait. You know, my boyfriend's 24, so I think he has a lot of growing to do. Sandra, who sleeps with someone on the first date? Well, I decided to, so I guess that would be me. Do you have any other questions, Sandra? No, he didn't try to contact me, just as you saw on the lunch date. He was cowardly. Majesty and Aspen, can you guys not, please? Thank you. Like, I'm not even playing. Please don't. Sandra, you think I only wanted to get laid? Okay. All right. Yes, I did, Stefana. I said your name. Oh, I said it right. Yay. You know, there's a lot of people that are into polygamy that don't get officially married so that the wives have equality, which is like, you know, say for instance the husband dies, and then as far as like the will and stuff, the wives would be equal because none of them are married, or, you know, stuff like that. I personally kind of want to be married before, or I don't know, I don't have a preference, but a lot of people don't get married because of that simple fact, so that the wives have equality. Hi, Melina. Is she still on here? Hi, Katie. I can't really say Nina, I can't really say the dating site. I'm sorry. Hey, Olivia. I don't really care to go to a reunion. Like I said, if it was requested, I wouldn't mind. Hey, Brittany. Sorry, you all. I'm reading so slow. Yeah, I knew that she knew. I came clean about it before he did, so I really didn't feel the need to mention it on camera. I feel like that was just for extra effects. Gretchen, no shame in getting laid. No, I mean, it happened. It's over. I'm an adult. Like, what do I need to have shame for? I chose to. It's not like I was forced. Oh, jeez. Heather, I did not say he was small. I just said it was, if. Hi, Mel from Canada. Thank you, Shauna. Did I get paid to be on the show? No, I did not. I chose to go on there for my own benefit. But hey, Debbie. Speaking of another show, so I was really thinking about starting like doing more blogging, as this page is really for, and maybe doing something like YouTube or something. I don't know about another show. My life isn't that interesting, honestly, at this moment. Hello, Alicia. Yeah, Jessica, that's how I feel. Katie, no, I'm not an actress. I went on there because I wanted to. I was approached by TLC and I went from there. I decided like, hey, this is a part of my life that I wanted to share with people and be open about. And I guess that's kind of where it goes back to Dimitri's point of view, as far as like, oh, he wanted to represent his standpoint. Mine wasn't necessarily for, you know, people of color or anything like that. It was more of just like, I'm young, everyone I see in the lifestyle, and this is no like disrespect to anyone, but they're like old Mormon, or they live in Utah, or whatever the case is. I just wanted to like give my opinion from a view of like a young woman, a young independent woman who really just, I'm just into it. I just think the idea is great if it's done right. Oh, just hi to Wanda. Hi, Melissa. My own benefit, as I think I just kind of explained, was mainly because I wanted to give my standpoint. I don't, like I said, I don't watch the show. So I don't know what all they put in there as far as when I was talking and what I said that I felt polygamy was. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Tanya. It's a mess. My hair is a mess, but thank you. Thank you, Nia. Hi, Brittany. I'm not going into that for a while. I'm waiting until I kind of just get my life situated a little bit more. I needed to take a break. Hey, Nicole, you have a really good point. As far as people judging me on a one-night stand, I'm not really worried about it, considering the fact that, like, I mean, let's be honest, half of us on here have done something that wasn't really tasteful, and mine just happened to be on TV. It doesn't make it any different. It's not like I do this all the time. I just felt like, hey, you know, I like these people. I find them attractive. Why not? Well, okay, wait, I didn't mean to say, like, why not, as in, like, oh, just throw myself, but it was just more of, like, you know, I just felt a connection, and I just went with it. Thank you. Okay, so, Melissa, TLC initially approached me, and I said no. And then I was approached by them, and then we started talking. Hey, Debbie. No, the producers didn't apologize to me for anything. But then again, I don't expect them to. That's how they make their money, is the drama. That's why everyone watches. Hey, Jenny, I don't live in Seattle anymore. I moved to Atlanta with my boyfriend, so I don't know about any backlash in Seattle. Everyone I know in Seattle is my family. They all love me and support me. Yay! Thank you. No, I didn't know them before TLC approached me. Yeah, Brittany, the debt is no joke. I actually just finished paying off some stuff. So it's like, at this time, I'm just needing a break. I just want to kind of live a little more freely, enjoy my summer vacations, and just breathe. Toru Thomas, why were you recommended this? I have no clue. Velvet, no, people shouldn't judge, but everyone does. Which is okay. Everyone has an opinion, right? Hey, Paige, how are you? You ran over an old lady's toe. That's not funny, but the way that it was just worded, it was like, oh my gosh. Catherine, do I regret anything that happened? I regret the night. If that wouldn't have happened, there might have been a smoother transition into me being able to just bow out gracefully. I feel like that really just messed everything up. Brittany, I can't really give you details on how much we were texting or communicating at all. I'm sorry. Hey Mary, no, my personal life is very, very private. I do not, there hasn't been anyone here that has said anything to me about the show. I did tell the principal up front that I was on a show that was filmed here. And she did tell me, like, well, if there's any issues, then we can discuss that, together by ourselves. So that's kind of what we decided to do. So far, nothing. Fingers crossed. Velvet, yes, I'm still interested in the lifestyle. My impression of Ashley was, oh my God, sorry, pause. Atlanta traffic is horrible. I tried to go downtown from where I live. Just bad. I mean, and this was at 2:30, and I'm like, what? It's not even close to 5. My initial impression of Ashley was that she was pretty reserved. I feel like she was definitely trying to fill out the type of woman I was. And so that's kind of, I tried to be as open and honest, aside from, what you all know happened. I was completely myself, aside from being a little nervous because there were cameras in front of me. But everything else was real. Hey, V. Why didn't I say anything during the lunch? It's lunch. We're in a public place. What do I need to say? She knew before. I didn't feel betrayed. That's his wife, Beverly. And on top of that, I mean, she knew before. So there was no heads up that needed to be given. Hey, I can't give a lot of details about the show and about how it was set up and how we started talking and what we talked about and all that. I cannot do that. I'm so sorry. Hi, Pamela from Ohio. Love you too. Why did I leave the plate full at lunch? Well, I was drinking wine. I ate before. It was hot outside and I wasn't really hungry. So just decided not to eat. Hey Holly, I'm sure you'll be able to watch it from the beginning. I think live does that. You can start all over and get the answers that you need. Hey Sarah, you're beautiful too. Thank you. Okay, so my boyfriend, hey Brooke, my boyfriend has not been my boyfriend for 3 years. I've known him for 3 years. We've been friends. We just started dating when I moved to Atlanta. And he supported me being on the show because we were friends at the time. Shannon, I took a lot away from the experience, which is that I need to definitely fill people out a little bit more. Putting my trust in people is just kind of a no now. I don't need to move so quickly. Furthermore, at this time, I'm interested in finding a wife of my own versus a woman, and a woman trying to find a wife for her husband, because I know how I want to go about it, and it's a lot different than Ashley and Dimitri went about it. Hey Debbie, yeah, thank you. I'm glad I have the support I do. I didn't really know that a lot of people were going to see me as kind of victimized. I mean, I did feel bad about it, but it was something that I wasn't going to, go and rant about necessarily, because I don't like being such in a microscope almost. And so I just kind of kept it quiet, but people telling me certain things just kind of got me thinking well, I can at least give my opinion on certain things and just let people know it was a messed up situation, but I've definitely grown from it. Hi Althea. Hi. No, I didn't. Hey, Heather, I didn't buy my dinner at all. I didn't spend any of my money. Hey, Mary. Wishing you the best, too. Hey, Brittany, if you live close, we should hang out. I'm not doing anything this weekend. Well, tomorrow's Sunday, so maybe not. But if you want to hang out sometime during the week, that would be great. You can inbox me if you want. Hey, Toro. I was on Seeking Sister Wives. I don't know if you're into that type of thing, but hi anyways. Hey, Pamela, you're beautiful too. Thank you. Faith, my thing is that as far as my lifestyle goes, it's designed for you to be with more than one person. So if the man is saying that that's okay, or he's making that effort at the time, that's just how I felt. I felt comfortable. Now, would I go sleep with a married man whose wife doesn't know I'm going on a date with him? No, I would not do that. And so that's just kind of where I was left. It was like to make a decision for myself, along with him making a decision as well. No, I don't regret my choices now. It is what it is, and it happened. I don't really have anything more to say about Dimitri, to be honest with you. As far as me sleeping with him, it happened. I'm a grown woman. He's a grown man. Ashley has dealt with it, and she's living with it. She's just fine, as you can see. So, yeah. Pug Richards, I'm on Seeking Sister Wives. Oh, Cassie answered that for me. Yeah, Amber, she knew at lunch. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Jessica, the first time I explored was it was like 4 years ago. So I was just getting out of high school, and I was with an older guy, and he was like, I kind of want to have more than one wife, and I was like, okay. And so we kind of just dabbled in that, and we had a girlfriend and stuff like that. And at first I was a little jealous. I wasn't used to it, and I was like, I don't know about this. But then it got to be to the point where I was like, hey, I really like having her around. It's mutual support. It's love. It's someone to show me something different. I mean, she was older than I was, so I got a lot of positive feedback from her, and she just showed me more than anyone else has. Heather, I don't know if they're watching, but I don't really have anything to say to them either. Hey, Nicole. You just started watching the show. Do you like the other families? Hello, Maria from San Antonio. My best friend lives there. Yeah, So I don't really get I don't really know if I get the joke, Toru Thomas. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being slow. I don't get it. I don't know what she was comfortable with. As far as I know, they've had other sister wives. I don't know what their motives were for having them. Hey, Michelle. Nothing's going on, just answering some questions. Shanice, my thoughts on the wife. She's alright. No bad vibes for me. She can deal with what she wants to. I mean, she's still there with him, so, it's like they have some type of understanding. Freedom, yes, I still want the type of life. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Crystal from Maine. Hey, Amanda from Virginia. Keep on keeping on. Thank you, I will. Mel, my first relationship ended, I was young. I was just really young. He was kind of mean, a little vindictive, and I started traveling a lot, and he didn't want to come with me. He already had a career set up, and so I kind of just went and did my own thing, and she stayed with him. Um, Courtney, I wasn't. My understanding was that I was going to be his wife and more like her sister. So that was fine with me. As I said before, I was cool with any dynamic as long as it was ran by me first. But I felt that, I was going to be his wife. And that was another reason why I guess I felt really comfortable too quick. Okay, Heather, I'll definitely come say hi. I have some family in Philadelphia, actually, that I see a few times a year, so I'll definitely inbox you if I ever come up there. Yeah, she did kind of look a little uncomfortable, like they had already went over her views, I might have looked uncomfortable too, because I was trying to keep my posture. Of course now I'm not, I'm leaning up against a pillow, but I was trying to keep my posture together, and I didn't want to look weird on TV. But everything that came from me was serious. Thank you so much. Claudia, I did tell them. She already knew before we went. Linda, I don't know either. I didn't really know it was cheating. So. Hey, Jan. Okay, wait, hold on. Maria, no, I didn't get to meet any of the other families. I don't know them. I know one person that was a part of another family, but other than that, I have no clue who anyone else is. Jan, why do I want to get married if I want to go to med school? I don't feel marriage change is that. My marriage is gonna be pretty simple. I'll have a simple wedding. Just enjoy myself. That's my best friend, so I don't need anything extravagant. And it's not about the wedding. I won't have a ton of expenses behind it. Mel, you're welcome. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. Hey, Ray. Thank you. Well, she shouldn't have been jealous. I was there for both, so Hey, Dawn. I'm feeling great. How are you? Hey, Susan. Brittany, as far as my wife, having a wife, I just want someone who has a calm spirit, someone who's, who's nice, who's just lovely. I don't know how to explain it. I just need her to be kind of sort of like me, but, a little older. I do want an older wife, someone who I can kind of feed off of, someone who gives a lot of support, who has a lot of love. I wouldn't mind if she had kids already. I need my wife to be very intelligent too, because it's not just about looks for me. Marry you? Okay. Hey, Shannon. Yeah, it was uncomfortable. I tried to just get out of there gracefully without breaking down completely. Thank you. Hey, Brittany. Thank you. Thank you. It's shrinking because my hair is shrinking because of all the humidity, but I'm working on it. Hey, Claudia. Thank you. Hey, Tanya. I can't really discuss too much about how I knew them and the background of our relationship. I'm sorry. Thank you, Patricia. Hi, Nicole. I hope their marriage does last. I don't wish any bad on anyone. They just need someone that's more flexible, I guess, in their way. Thank you so much. Hey Don, I have not watched the show, so honestly, I do not have any take on it. It doesn't seem to be that great from the previews. I kind of look bad. I think they made all of us look pretty bad. And I do remember one conversation that I had with Ashley, and she was like, that she was going to be portrayed as a victim, which, as we can all see, no one really feels that way. But I don't want anyone to be a victim. I don't want anyone to be a villain. I just more of wanted people to understand stuff happens. I mean, whether it's on TV or not. Sorry, I'm reading slow again. No problem. If you watch the show, you could still inbox me or comment or anything like that. Thank you, Lily from New York. I found love. Thank you. Jan, no, I'm not a flight attendant anymore. I had to take a forever break on that. It's a lot of traveling. Thank you, Ella. Your hair is pretty too. Oh my goodness. Melissa, I can't really talk about it, not just because of the contract, but just because it's I was asked not to. So I'm just gonna, respect their wishes. Nicole, I don't watch reality TV because it's just, most of it's really fake. Unless you know the person seriously or you were on it yourself, what do you know is real? Everything's jumbled up into whatever they want to make it. And I don't watch TV, honestly. I will watch Netflix or something like that where the shows have already come out. My favorite show is Rick and Morty, so I'll watch that, or just something that's already out. But reality TV, no. I don't even watch the news, really. I'll read it on my phone because it pops up, but that's it. Hey Matthew, him allowing something to happen, he could have been under the influence. I don't know exactly what his reasons were for progressing with the situation. I can't really speak on him per se. And no, it shouldn't have happened at all. It was not disagreed by one of the parties either. So therefore, I feel like that's a big reason as to why it happened. It was not expressed to me that, she did not want that to happen. And, personally speaking, I don't know. I wouldn't want my husband sleeping with someone on a first date. Then again, I don't know what their conversations were before. So I kind of just went with the flow. And that's not excusing me in any sense at all. Hey, Kathy, thank you. Hey, Amber. Yes, I'm real. I'm a person. No problem. Thank you, Kayla. Courtney, yes, Rick and Morty. I love that show. Season 4 needs to hurry up. I'm waiting anxiously. I just got my boyfriend into it, and then I was watching Shameless, and I know they have the new season. Is it on Showtime or HBO? But, hey Dawn, no, I didn't find a plural family. I am actually looking for a wife now. She doesn't have to be, bisexual or into women at all. But I want her to be my best friend at least. That's all I want, is a best friend. Hey Beverly. God, hi. Oh my God, Paris, hi. Hey, Anne. No problem. Hi, Dominique. Thank you, Lisa. No problem. Miss Evans, by you're interested, meaning what? Jessica, did he act different? No, not really. He just seemed to be a lot more attentive. I mean, definitely with his eyes. Hi, Clyde. Hey. Hey, Brittany. I did find love. Thank you. I hope you have a life full of love. Hey, Angela. So I am looking for a wife to join my boyfriend and I. We do plan on getting married by next year. And if I find a wife before then, she'll definitely come into... Oh, you're interested in the wife. Well, you can inbox me if you want. I mean, that's up to you. Maria, yes, this is my real hair. I'm sorry, let me get back to Angela's question. I'm looking for someone to join my boyfriend and I, as I just said. I don't need another husband at all. So, yeah. I mean, I personally am open to many different dynamics. He's not open to me having another husband, so just another wife or two or three. Just kidding. Just one, just starting off with one. Hey, Kayla. No, it wasn't really accepted. That's something that we decided to do. Of course not. TLC is like, oh, we have to be everywhere for everything, kind of thing. So that's kind of how that went. Wait, hey, Mel, is that the new season of Shameless? Hey, Beverly. I mean, he could have brought it up, but for what? I mean, she already knew. It just would have been more for you all to know in a different light. And there was really nothing to say, considering they were going to portray it anyways. Hey, Ray. Thank you, Brittany. Hey, Lily. Oh my God, season 8. Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm clicking on that as soon as I'm done here. I've been waiting for that. They are amazingly crazy. Thanks, Alexandra. Oh, you're in Augusta? I'm kind of near downtown, ish. I'm still learning my way around here, but if you want to inbox me, you can. I mean, I'm not really doing much. Hey, Angela. My parents know. My sister knows. I only have one sister. My mom, I think she's watched the show a few times. My dad doesn't really watch TV. They're just kind of about whatever makes me happy. Tina, can you rephrase your question or your comment? I'm not really sure what you mean. Amber, what makes me want a sister wife is more of the fact that, I do like women, but also it's just having another woman around. I mean, there's a lot that goes into being a wife, and I'm not saying that I can't handle myself and my relationship, but I just feel like another person there, why not? That's just more love. That's more of a dynamic, especially with kids. I don't plan on having a lot of kids myself, so and my boyfriend wants a big family. I won't be having any more than 2, if even that. So I want someone there to share that. I want someone that I can support as well as someone supporting me. This it's a really detailed answer that I'll post. I'll take the time to write it out. At this time, I kind of don't want to go into detail. Carla, it was not scripted on my end. Other than that, I cannot speak for anyone else. Hey, Ebony. I like the way you spell Ebony. It's cute. It looks better than the NY. Hey, Brittany. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much because at this time I have someone that my boyfriend knew doing my hair and it's mediocre. No problem. Okay, Melissa, I'm sorry. Ashley knew what Dimitri and I did before the lunch, so that's why I didn't bring it up. And a lot of people keep thinking that I was trying to be secretive, but really, I just feel there's a time and a place for everything. Hey, Annette. So, as far as a sister wife, I don't mind messaging you, privately about it. I do have a boyfriend, so I'm not looking for a wife and a husband. I'm not really sure. I can't really see your profile or whatever as to who you are, whatever. But you can message me if you'd like. Hey, Donna. Yeah, you'll definitely hear more. I just can't, as I said, I can't do the spoilers. But there's a lot more to the story than I'm putting forth now. I'm trying to be as open and honest without giving too much away. Your mom wanted you to be special. Thank you. My voice is sounding horrible. I had bronchitis last weekend when I went to Florida, and it was horrible. Okay, Shannon, I'll definitely join that. Thank you. Yeah, Freedom. Living and talking are two different things as far as I'm concerned when it comes to lifestyle. A lot of people talk about wanting it, and I think a lot of people just see kind of the benefits for themselves versus benefiting the group. Hey, Brian, I'm doing well. How are you? Hi. Yes, I'm still alive. I'm getting ready to get off, you all. I need some tea. Diana, no, I wasn't committing to a couple who didn't want me. And that was very clear, I feel like, in the episodes. I feel like a lot of people understood that. I'm not saying that, you didn't get it because of any rude reason. I'm just saying this was not something that I was committing to. I was going to see if they were a right fit for me and vice versa. I don't know if there's going to be a reunion. Brian, Dee Dee, what? What does that mean? Can you explain for me? Hey, Michelle. hey, so I will get back on later, you all. I am going to go drink some tea and take a shower, so I am going to take a break. And thank you, Amber. And I will be back later if anyone has any other questions, or you could post them on my page. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to stall, but yeah. So if you have, thank you. If you have any more questions, you can post them. If not, good night, and I hope everyone has a great rest of the Saturday and Sunday and the following week. I will see you all later. Bye.